The global economic landscape is undergoing a seismic shift, one that even a casual observer can discern. The United States, once the unchallenged leader of the world economy, is rapidly losing its footing. The policies of the Biden administration, marked by reckless spending, excessive money printing, inflation, and soaring interest rates, have driven the final nail into the coffin of the U.S. dollar's dominance. These policies seem to be part of a broader agenda dictated by a shadowy elite intent on dismantling the world economy and advancing their globalist ambitions. While these strategies have indeed been effective in unsettling the global financial system, they may ultimately lead to the collapse of the U.S. economy, paving the way for China, Russia, and India to rise as the new pillars of global economic power. In the meantime, powerful financial dynasties like the Rothschilds have secured their interests by fostering the rise of the Chinese economy, ensuring their influence in the emerging New World Order. The decline of the U.S. dollar and the rise of BRICS. One of the most striking indicators of the U.S.'s declining economic influence is the growing number of countries distancing themselves from the U.S. dollar. Historically, the dollar has been the world's primary reserve currency, a status that has given the U.S. immense leverage in global trade and finance. However, recent years have seen a significant shift as many countries, including those that were once close allies of the U.S., are beginning to abandon the dollar. This trend is reminiscent of rats fleeing a sinking ship, as nations seek to protect their economies from the potential fallout of the dollar's decline. A key player in this shift is the BRICS group, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These emerging economies have been steadily increasing their economic and political cooperation, with a particular focus on reducing their reliance on the U.S. dollar. The BRICS nations have established their own financial institutions, such as the New Development Bank, as alternatives to the Western-dominated International Monetary Fund, IMF, and World Bank. Additionally, they have been working on creating a new reserve currency to challenge the dollar's dominance in global trade. This move is seen as a direct challenge to the U.S.'s economic hegemony and a clear signal of the shifting balance of power in the global economy. The role of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO. Another critical development in the global economic shift is the rise of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, a political, economic, and security alliance led by China and Russia. Originally established in 2001 to address regional security issues in Central Asia, the SCO has since evolved into a significant economic bloc, with a focus on promoting trade and investment among its member states. The organization's members, which include China, Russia, India, Pakistan, and several Central Asian nations, represent a substantial portion of the world's population and economic output. The SCO has been instrumental in fostering closer economic ties among its members, particularly in the energy sector, where Russia and Central Asian countries supply much of the region's oil and gas. Additionally, the SCO has been actively promoting the use of local currencies and trade settlements, further undermining the dollar's role in the region. As the SCO continues to expand its influence, it is likely to play a crucial role in the ongoing shift away from the U.S. dollar and the broader Western-led economic order. The globalist agenda and its consequences. The policies of the Biden administration, which have exacerbated the U.S.'s economic decline, appear to be part of a broader agenda driven by a shadowy elite often referred to as the Cabal. This group, which includes powerful financial interests such as the Rothschild family, has long been accused of orchestrating global events to further their own interests. The Cabal's ultimate goal is said to be the establishment of a global government, with a single currency and a centralized financial system under their control. To achieve this goal, the Cabal has been working to dismantle the existing global economic order, which has been dominated by the U.S. and its allies for decades. The policies of the Biden administration, including massive government spending, excessive money printing, and the resulting inflation, have destabilized the U.S. economy and weakened the dollar. At the same time, the Cabal has been quietly shifting their investments to emerging economies, particularly China, which they see as the future center of global power. While these strategies have been effective in advancing the Cabal's globalist agenda, they have also set the stage for the collapse of the U.S. economy. As the dollar continues to lose its status as the world's reserve currency, the U.S. will find it increasingly difficult to finance its massive debt and maintain its standard of living. The resulting economic crisis could be catastrophic, leading to widespread social unrest, and the further erosion of the U.S.'s global influence. The rise of a new global order. As the U.S. economy falters, China, Russia, and India are poised to take on more prominent roles in the new global order. These nations, which have been working together through organizations like BRICS and the SCO, are well-positioned to lead the world in the coming decades. Their economies are growing rapidly, and they have been actively working to reduce their reliance on the U.S. and the Western-led financial system. China, in particular, has been at the forefront of this shift. The Chinese government has been investing heavily in infrastructure and technology, both at home and abroad, as part of its Belt and Road Initiative. This ambitious project aims to create a vast network of trade routes linking Asia, Europe, and Africa, further integrating China's economy with the rest of the world. At the same time, China has been expanding its influence in international organizations and promoting the use of the yuan as a global currency. Russia, too, has been working to strengthen its economic ties with its neighbors and reduce its dependence on the West. The country's vast energy resources and strategic location make it a key player in the global economy, and it has been using its influence to promote the use of local currencies in trade and investment. India, with its rapidly growing economy and large population, is also emerging as a major global power, and it has been actively seeking to expand its economic and political influence. Conclusion. The world is witnessing the decline of the U.S. and the rise of a new global order led by China, Russia, and India. The policies of the Biden administration, which have driven the U.S. dollar to the brink of collapse, have only accelerated this shift. As the U.S. loses its economic dominance, countries around the world are abandoning the dollar and aligning themselves with the emerging powers of the East. The BRICS and SCO, two key organizations representing this new order, are at the forefront of this transformation. Meanwhile, powerful financial interests, such as the Rothschilds, have ensured their continued influence by fostering the rise of the Chinese economy. In the coming years, the world will likely see a dramatic reordering of global power, with the U.S. playing a diminished role in China, Russia, and India leading the way.